security, I guess. For security knowing that there's at least one creature in the world who likes you.
What if that creature walks off and leaves you?
You don't let him leave you, Charlie Brown. You tie him up or lock him in the garage. Just don't understand security, Charlie Brown.
Rats, I hate Sunday afternoons. There's nothing to do. Why don't you go jump on some leaves? That's not a nice thing to say. No, I mean, this is the time of year for it. Really? Of course, it's fun. It's even traditional. Kids have been doing it since the world began. Just get yourself a big pile of leaves, then back off, take a good run, and jump right in. It sounds great. Where does one go to purchase a pile of leaves? You ready?
Ready for what?
This is a ball, correct?
If you say so.
All right, let's run through this one more time. I'll throw the ball and you'll chase it.
You can run through it 1,000 times, and I'm still not going to do it.
Maybe you can put it another way.
You can put it 1,000 ways, and I'm still not going to do it.
Sometimes it's just a matter of explaining.
You can explain it 1,000 ways, but I'm still not going to do it.
I think maybe you have a faulty dog. Deers are going by. I'm scared, Chuck. What if I grow up and no one ever loves me? We people with big noses are very insecure. Do you think I have a big nose? Huh, Chuck? Do you think someone will love me someday? Sure, Patty, sure. Sure what? Sure I have a big nose, or sure someone will love me someday? Maybe someday the rest of your face will catch up with your nose. Then someone will love you. Oh, hurry up, face! School starts next week, and I need you to test me on my multiplication table. Okay, how much is 5 times 8? Who cares? I think you're ready. The world according to Snoopy is big enough to go around. 4 billion people must ask the pop-up. Still we got room for sitting on top of the world according to Snoopy. Can be the world you want it to. A beautiful thing you have on the string. The world he can bring to you.
Some dogs are fun to play with. Some dogs chase sticks when you throw them. Some dogs chase sticks and bring them back.
Some dogs are pretty dumb.
No, you stupid Stu. You should go to an obedience school.
Why should we go to an obedience school? He already does everything I want him to.
You're completely useless. You're not trained for anything. Even the most simple dog can be trained to fetch his master's slippers.
I can think of nothing more insanitary.
For show and tell today, I have a little surprise. I have brought the first snowflake of the year. Now, as you may or may not know what snowflakes are, due to circumstances beyond our control, this portion of show and tell has been canceled. I developed a new philosophy. I only dread one day at a time.
Never worry about tomorrow, Charlie Brown. Tomorrow will be today. And before you know it, today always worry about the day after tomorrow.
My dad's a better hunter than your dad. My dad gets fuzzier in the winter than your dad. Do you know why dogs like people? Because they need us to ourselves. People dogs are nothing. I'm glad they left. Before we began biting a few appropriate legs.
Sleep is extremely important for good health. Sleep gives yourselves time to recover from the labors of the day.
That's true. I have very hard working cells. Rats! I'm wide awake. Where am I? What am I doing? What is the meaning of life? I know that kick. That's the kick of someone who has just awakened and wants to know the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to go back to bed and hope that tomorrow will be a better day. And if you're thinking about eating, forget it. What an uncool neighborhood. There's no place around here where you can get pizza after midnight. Sit up, Snoopy, and I'll give you a reward. That's the way. Here's this dog's greatest reward. A pat on the head by a human being. Oh, good grief. Here comes that stupid Linus.
Why do you spend all your time just lying on top of that doghouse? You never do any tricks. All you seem to do is just lie there and lie there. I don't see how to get away with it.
Let's not overlook the possibility of genius. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead, entertain Charlie Brown, let Lucy pet me, let Linus the peppermint patty call me fuzzy face. What I need is a change. My life has become a bore. Everything is the same. Day in and day out, I need a change. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. Who wants to chase rabbits? Who wants to fetch sticks? Who wants to lie down and play dead? Who wants to do sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead? Who wants to beg biscuits? That doesn't seem right. Who wants to be told that his bark is worse than his bite? Who wants to eat dog food? It tastes like it sounds. Who wants to be one of the pack and run with the hounds? Not me, that's you. Got better things to do. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. Why didn't Snoopy do you tell, Charlie Brown? He's your dog, isn't he, Charlie Brown? And you're his master, which means he's supposed to do you tell him. Isn't he supposed to do you tell him? Sometimes I think he doesn't know his place. If he were my dog, did what I told him. You know what I'd do, Charlie Brown? Ask me what I'd do, Charlie Brown. What would you do, Lucy? I'd trade him for a couple goldfish. That's what I'd do. Why don't you give some serious thought into doing exactly that? Well, why don't you answer? I'm thinking he wouldn't dare. I wonder what would happen if I traded him in for a cat. I'd love to chase rabbits. I'd love to fetch sticks. I'd love to lie down and play dead. Who puts a roof over my head? Who butters both sides of my bread? Look, kids, I'm lying. I'm lying, I'm lying. I'm dying. Here, Snoopy. Here, Snoopy. Here, Snoopy. just can't believe it. What? You falling in love with a worm? I just can't believe it. That's like me falling in love with a can of dog food. Now she wants me to meet her new boyfriend. I hate talking to worms. I never know what to say. I feel like a creepy, crawly, icky, fuzzy worm. I'll probably scream. It's very embarrassing to scream when you're introduced to someone's boyfriend. Well, where is he? What is this worm I'm hearing so much about? Really? That's terrible! Poor Woodstock. Her worm boyfriend ran off with the early bird.
It says that they're having a dog show. Have you ever thought of entering a dog show?
How could I? I don't even own a dog.
There's an article here in the paper about this dog. His owner is being sued because the dog dug up the neighbor's flower garden. Boy, you dogs sure do some strange things.
I cannot be responsible for the actions of my colleagues.
You should just lie around all day. Over here saw two dogs racing around, having a great time. They were chasing each other, leaping in the air, and rolling on the ground. Maybe you should do. Go out there with your own kind.
I would, but I hate getting covered with a lot of dog hair.
You may not be aware of it, but Snoopy is the sort of dog that burglars fear the most. I suppose he's very ferocious when he's upset. No. It's that they feel they could become seriously injured by stumbling over him in the dark.
It's not nice to be so sarcastic.
Let's compare notes, sir, and see if we've got the same answers.
True, false, maybe, who knows? Why not? Sure, when they did, sometime. I did not. Who me? It was dark and everyone was getting hungry.
I don't know how you do it, sir.
Never let them know where you're coming from, Marcy. Yes, ma'am, I did put true for all of those questions. As I realize, as I am sure you must also realize, that we do not live in a perfect world, so...
A good start for a good explanation, sir.
What I needed was a good finish. Yes, ma'am, it's really a two-edged sword, isn't it? Is the glass half full or half empty? Is it 6 of one or half a dozen of another? Is this really for the greater public good?
I live for your answers, sir.
Harriet? Yes, ma'am, I admit it. I signed my report, Harriet. It wasn't a very good report. That's why I changed my name to protect the innocent.
Miss Osmar, if I were to bring a TV dinner to school tomorrow, would I be allowed to use one of the oven in the cafeteria to heat it up? I see. Have you ever noticed how a certain kind of question tends to really upset her?
Question number 1. True right off the bat and true again. False, true, false, true, true, false, true, true by going true, false. What's the matter? Getting kind of loud. How embarrassing. It's easy to get carried away in these true or false tests. Hey, Marcy, You know the book we're supposed to read? I read the whole thing.
What you mean is you saw the movie on TV.
But I wrote a good report.
What you mean is you copied it out of the TV guide.
Don't ask me to be a bridesmaid at your wedding, Mercy. I'm busy that day.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I know that one. It's King Louis II. Well, you should subtract King Louis XIV from King Louis XVI. You get King Louis II, don't you? You don't. Columbus Day by Sally Brown. This is my report today. I see. Columbus Day was a very brave man. He wanted to sail around the world. The Queen said, I can give you 3 ships, Mr. Day. Good luck. Thank you.
Who was the father of King Henry IV? I cannot possibly care less. I'm sorry, that was just a gut reaction.
Good grief. I only got a B+ in spelling.
What's so bad about that? No one expects you to get an A every time.
That's all you know. People always expect more of you when you have naturally really
A C. A C. I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture. How could anyone get a C in coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or is I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I'm going to be judged on a part of my life which over I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Perhaps I was being judged on what I learned from this practice. And were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Maybe I was being judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, which are used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments. Is it not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my C? Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I'm late! No problem. I'm okay. Just a little whiplash. Please, oh mother, call me today, please. Mentally, I'm begging on my knees, please. Please, and I'll do anything you say. Only please, oh mother, call me today. Just gonna ask you something on Edgar Allan Poe. I know it, I just know it. Any moment now,
She's gonna call on me and ask me something I don't trousers, Charlie Brown?
Thank you. I was just wanting to go down to the cafeteria and...
What's the matter?
A note. It feels like someone put a note in my pocket. Oh, that was a little red-headed girl. I was sitting next to her in the cafeteria, and I'll bet she slipped a note in my pocket. I'll bet she knows how much I admire her and how much I've always wanted to meet with her. And I'll bet she's written me a note telling me something. I'll bet that's it. Just think, a note, a real note.
Well, what does it say?
This garment has been inspected by operator number 23. Hey, you girls want to play baseball? Baseball?
I wish I had a secret admirer. Someone who would send me flowers and little notes and things like that. And then all of a sudden he would tell me who he was. But then it wouldn't be a secret anymore. You would need another secret admirer.
A penny for your thoughts, Lucille.
I was just thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful to have your whole life live over if you knew what you know now?
What do I know now?
Probably very little, Patricia, which is not how the case with me. For instance, I know now that being born beautiful carries an awesome weight of responsibility.
True.
Isn't anyone curious to know what I know now? Well, I wouldn't say curious. Obligated is more like it. Well, go ahead, Sally Brown. What do you know? I know now that you can't bend a cracker, no matter how hard you try. You may try. I know now that your body isn't leaking when you cry. When you cry. I know now that a smile makes lousy umbrella. Oh! Snoopy, go home.
Oh, I know now we should not try to sing a cappella.
I know now that you can't trust in things. They blab every chance they get. I know now it's impossible to rain a violet. I know now that the price is not as penny. I know now why the kids are so very many, if any. I know now that you can't bounce a snowball. You can she'll let us have a few Tuesdays. Pardon me, I have a question, Lucy.
Yes, what is it?
I have some things to do today, ordinary things that have to do with living, and I was wondering if I could use part of your year.
Well, actions against regular policy. I suppose you got a few hours today.
Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it.
Did you read the paper today? You read about all the terrible things going on in the world? It's very depressing. I'll thank you not to criticize my year. You've got to be kidding. They can't do that. I don't believe it.
Well, how's your year coming?
It's not mine anymore. I took it back. The months and the weeks are pretty good, but I had a lot of bad days in it. They were very nice about taking it back. They said the sort of thing happens all the time. Oh, I remember that one. Oh, and that one? That was real beauty. Oh, and how about those two? Gosh, that seems like a long time ago. He has a picture of every sucker she's ever owned. I have never seen the sky as blue as it is today. Oh, I have. I remember back on July 14th, 2014. The sky was a real blue, but yes, it was much blue that day. And on September 2nd, 2015, the sky was a real blue. And on June 1st of the very next year, the sky was... I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Aren't the clouds beautiful? They look like big balls of cotton. Oh, yes. I could just lie here all day and watch them drift by. You know, if you use imagination, you can see all sorts of things in the clouds. What do you see, Charlie Brown? Well, I see a mermaid riding on a unicorn. I see an angel floating on a big long horn. I see my Rushmore, Thomas and George, Whitney and me. What do you see? I see a dragon. Nobody does that.
Did you know some French poodles cost more than $800?
No, you're kidding.
I wonder how much a dog like Snoopy would cost.
Ha! Here's Connor. Dime a dozen. A dime a dozen? Good grief. I can still hear it as plain as day. I wonder how much a dog like Snoopy would cost. Ha! He's kinda a dime a dozen. I think what really gets me is that ha. Well, how's a dime dozen today? Miserable. Man, what a day. People have been yelling at me ever since I got up this morning. Sit up, lie down, roll over, play dead. I'm getting too old for that. In order to rot, there's nothing that will relax you more than lying your head in your water dish.
That was a good movie. I liked it.
A boy and his faithful dog.
I thought it was pretty realistic.
The dog's overly faithful.
Did you know more than anything else that feathers is responsible for birds being able to fly? Feathers protect the bird's sensitive skin and act as an efficient air conditioner. Feather is a marvel of natural engineering.
So what was I born with? Beagle hair.
Have you ever heard of Diadema? He was a bird who stood 7 feet tall and had a head as large as that of a horse. He had a long, sharp bill and powerful legs so he could run over small animals. He is extinct now. In fact, he has been gone for 60 billion years.
And we don't miss him a bit. Trouble seems to follow me everywhere. I can't seem to avoid it. No matter where I am, trouble seems to find me. What you need, Charlie Brown, is an unlisted life. But Lucy, I have a question. What if your advice doesn't help me? Do I get my money back? No, because as soon as you pay me, I run out and spend it. That's one of the first things they teach you at medical school. Next year, I want to be a changed person. I'm glad, Charlie Brown. Life is full of choices. Each of us can be whatever she wants to be. Right, now you convince me. From now on, I want to be strong and firm. Forget it, Charlie Brown. You'll always be wishy-washy. Life is full of choices, but you never get any. I've been thinking about a case a lot lately. That's gratifying. You know your trouble with Charlie Brown? You need a person of philosophy. You develop a philosophy that creates time to stress and strain. Can you do that? Can you develop a person of philosophy? Think, Charlie Brown. Think hard. Life is like an ice cream cone. You have to learn to lick it. That's the most stupid philosophy I've ever heard. I can't do anything with someone that's saucy like that. You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. It's hard to develop a personal philosophy in less than 20 seconds. I just don't know. Sometimes I feel they're not communicating. You, Charlie Brown, are foul along the line drive of life.
You're in the shadow of your own goalpost. You are miscue.
You're 3 putts on the 18th green.
You're a 7-10 split in the 10th frame.
A love set.
You have dropped a rotten reel in the lake of life.
You're a miss, Pete, bro.
Shaped 9-9 and a called third strike.
Do you understand? Have I made myself clear? Just wait till next year. vote for you if you're the last beagle on Earth.
Wham! 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 Wham!
All right, if you were the last beagle on Earth, I'd vote for you. Tears are a good campaign strategy. All right, I'll tell him, but he's not gonna like it. Best thing to do is get it over with as quickly as possible. It's wash day. It's halfway through the first cycle. Cinnamon cycle, try to hold on. Steady, it's in the dryer. Here it is, saved by the miracle of modern laundering.
In medical circles, this is what's known as an emotional tourniquet.
Do falling leaves make you sad? Absolutely not. If they want to fall, I say let them fall. In fact, falling leaves are a good sign. It's when you see them jumping back onto the trees that you're in trouble. You see that falling leaf? This happens every year. This is done from the cycle of nature. There's a lesson to learn from this. Do you know what it is? Don't be a leaf if you can be the tree. Don't be a raindrop if you can be the sea. For a leaf may fall, the tree remains, and never at all the sea remains. Better to be the tree and the sea. See, don't be a cloud if you can be the sky. Don't be a feather, be a bird. If you try to be a better dog, sometimes you get an extra cookie. Wow, B! Look at this!
Wow, B!
Who else do you know whose dog has just been promoted to head beagle?
Head beagle? That stupid dog can't be head beagle. He'll bring an ace upon the country. He'll destroy us all. He's inept. He's incompetent. He's disobedient. If you don't mind, the head beagle would like to be left alone to prepare his acceptance speech.
I know that kick. That's the kick of someone who would like to be left alone to prepare his acceptance speech.
I don't think that's an unreasonable request.
And considers that a reasonable request.
Weird. Just think. Head beagle. I wish we were Momios. Beautiful moments are meant to be shared.
Which do you think lasts longer in life? The good things or the bad things?
The good things last 8 seconds and the bad things last 3 weeks.
What about in between?
In between, you should take a nap.
I worry about getting old.
That's nothing to worry about.
Of course it's something to worry about. Who wants to be 9?
The biggest dog measured so far has a diameter 2,000 times that of the sun. I wonder how they measured it.
I think with a string.
Hi, Patty. The stars are beautiful, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
I think there must be one tiny star out there that's my star. As I am here alone among millions of people, that star is alone out there among millions of stars. Do you think that makes sense, Patty? Do you think it means anything?
It sure does.
It means rocking up, Chuck. It must be the nice people believe in.
It is. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody believed in everybody?
Beginning with me.
Beginning with you? Well, that would be starting right down there, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be starting at the bottom. I mean, wouldn't be able to start much lower than that. As a matter of fact, I didn't think that there's a word which adequately describes the depth you have to descend. You have to make one up. Sub-bottom. Yes, I think that might do it. Sub-bottom. Well, you gotta start someplace. If just one person believes in you,
Deep enough and strong enough believes in you.
hard enough and long enough, before you knew it, someone else would think, if he can do it, I can do it. Making it to whole people who believe in you. And when two whole people believe